Most people look at Harbour Isles at St. Lucie West and they just see the photos. But after 30 years in this market, I've learned that the brochure is just the start. There's a massive difference between a community that looks good on paper and one that actually works for your long-term equity. Here's what I would check first. This is one of the premier gated communities on the central side of Port St. Lucie. It's built for the family lifestyle buyer who wants to be close to everything, especially Tradition Square. But look, it only works if you do the homework. In South Florida real estate, the headline tells you what's for sale, but the data tells you why it matters for your equity. Let's start with the basics. First, schools. Never trust a listing site for this. You go straight to stlucieschools.org. Verify the zone yourself because a boundary shift can change your resale value overnight. Second, the HOA. In a gated community like this, I want to see the financials in writing before you ever think about writing an offer. We check the reserves and the assessments now. Most buyers skip this, but knowing if there is a $1 million assessment coming is what separates a good investment. And where there's water or acreage involved, the numbers that really matter aren't in the brochure. I'm talking about dock depth, flood elevation, and if we're looking at older builds, septic condition. I've worked this market since 1996 and helped over 1,500 families navigate these trade-offs. I'm Brian Wilder. Grab the buyer's guide at palmbeachcountyhomeforsale.com. Let's make sure the math makes sense.